everyone. We're back again. This is episode 3 of season 1. You know what? Driving with idiots is instructive. You want to make sure that you could see them out. Everybody sees them, but you don't want to end up one. On our first episode, we were joined by a very special guest from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Veronica. And you know what? She actually shared the stories with us. She shared the things that they're working on. And if any of you guys have your come on stage, make sure you put your phones on silent. All right, all you guys waiting in line, I know you can hear me. So just put it on silent right there. You might want to just give her a call back. All right. So, okay. We got Robin Matthews. He's just joined us here. I think that's Robin. Anyway, driving with idiots, just for those who are just joining us for the first time, it comes from a crazy passion of mine. I'm from Miami, and I really, really wanted to do something to some of those people who either drove slow in the fast lane, who cut me off, who changed lanes without signals, and the parking people. And now I'm in Georgia and texting while driving. Did the law even make a difference? I mean, really, did the law even make a difference? So Driving with Idiots is one of the talk shows listed on 360automarket.com. Why 360? Well, it's 360 degrees of the automotive experience. It's not just about driving. It's not just about the parking lot. It's not just about the idiots, but it's about the cars. It's about the auto shows. It's about the RV and camping shows. Businesses can list their business there. And if you guys want to list your business, just go right ahead. It's free. If you want to sell a car, it's free. Unlike Yelp, where you can only list your business, you can list and sell your whole inventory there. And of course, you can actually tune into the articles, local events of the articles. Say, for example, what does Kendall Jenner have to do with automotive industry? Well, I found out that she is an unrecognized vintage car enthusiast. All right. So Jay Leno's one of her boys. All right. So, and it's about all the conversations that happen in the car: sports, religion, politics, entertainment, self-help. All right. Let's get some faces recognized here. All right. We're back again with ladies first. Katina Stewart of Entertainment. She's going to say, what was the name of your company? You see, I'm kind of old, so go ahead. Tell me what it is.
It's okay. I'll charge it to your head, not your heart. Nonstop Entertainment.
Nonstop Entertainment. And we got Justin Hoffman. What's happening? And his is right. I can read that one.
Yeah, I'm the president of Agency Hydra, which is a startup company that develops software for the entertainment industry for booking bands, DJs, actors, background artists. We just launched our first website, which is agencyhydraextras.com. If you want to get started in the movie industry, go check it out.
All right. We got another face here in my home office, studio, whatever you want to call it. This is Mrs. Social Media expert out there. I don't even know. I check it out. This is Andrea Jones. Andrea, come here, baby. Come here.
They flew her in from Canada.
In town from Canada. So she drove all the way from Canada to Atlanta. And it's this amazing.
What, you drove?
I drove in one shot. It took
they got these things called airplanes.
I know. It was an experience for sure.
You had to have counted a lot of idiots on the road.
Right.
Yes, and I was actually one of them, which we can talk about later if you want. But I got a speeding ticket. So.
Oh, we're gonna love it.
Oh no!
All right, we got a couple of people waiting in line. These are real talent. Let's bring them on quickly on stage and off stage. Let's introduce a few people. All right, now this is episode 3 of season 1, where we're looking for the top talent to run the season 2, episode 1, and now we are joined by Heather. Heather, welcome to Driving with Idiots. Of course, you want to see one.
Never be one.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, Heather, tell us about you.
Well, I'm originally from San Francisco. Here in Atlanta, I'm an aspiring actress, working actress, actually, having a great time at it. Just loving the people and the place, and happy to be a part of Driving with Idiots.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you the software that we're using right now is really a one of a kind, where if someone is actually on 360automarket.com and they can actually literally watch it like watching TV. No need to log in, no codes, no downloads. They could just click and watch, and that's it right there. We're going to bring Heather, you're going to stay with us throughout the show. So we're going to bring up Robin Matthews. Robin Matthews is an incredible firefighter, first responder. And I don't know if I've said this, Robin. Thank you for your service. Robin Matthews, tell us about you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Well, let's see. I've been a firefighter and a paramedic now for 28 years.
Wow.
Yeah, long time.
Longer
And
than I've been living.
what's that?
Longer than I've been living.
Hey, some of us got to be around. So, plus I've been a musician, singer, actor, working on voiceover work as well, trying to get myself back into the game. Retirement's right around the corner, so I'm looking at a chance to try and get myself back into the acting and voiceover work and things of that nature. So, one shot,
And Robin
one goal.
must dabble in the fashion industry because he's always wearing those dope hats too.
Well, I'll tell you what. Bad hair day. It's been a lot. I was at the airport today. Drove down to the airport. Traffic was ridiculous. Parking was a nightmare. Yeah, so we got all kinds of good news for you. I got all kinds of stuff laid out here for you guys to check out later on. It's going to be interesting.
Is the flow of traffic down there still as bad? I'm headed down there in a couple days.
They've got a bunch of they've got a bunch of the parking spots blocked off where they're kind of doing all that construction on the main side.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole arrival area toward the backside were like JetBlue and Spirit and American Airlines. If it's not Delta, it's a mess.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm flying Delta.
That's what they've got going on right. Exactly.
All right.
So that's where we're at.
All right. Thank you much. What we're going to do, we're going to hear from Justin. He's going to just share with us what happened this week and what's going to happen next week with his crystal ball. Go right ahead, Justin.
All right. Well, as some of you might know, I'm a sports enthusiast, and I have been following the Braves Cardinal series closely. I am a Cardinal fan, so most of the people watching this are probably not going to be real happy with me, but I went down to game 1 and game 2 and then watched the last 2 on TV. And my boy Yadier Molina came through last night in extra innings to push it to game 5, which is tomorrow night. And we got Foltynewicz pitching for the Braves, and we've got Flaherty, our ace for the Cardinals, going. It's a coin flip. Should be a great game. Should be packed, sold out. I will be watching this one from the comfort of my couch.
What was parking like down there, Justin?
We actually took we kind of got lucky because one of the guys that went with us, his brother lives in the condos right next to the stadium.
Oh.
So we parked in there. Still cost us $50, but it was right next door. It was pretty nice. But yeah, if you've got your normal spots where you park down there, it's twice as much basically.
Okay.
Wow.
Kat.
I got an email today from Ticketmaster encouraging me to sign up for World Series tickets. You think it's going to happen?
No, because the Cardinals are going to win tomorrow.
All right. Hold on.
So no.
Hold on. I need to hear from Heather what she really thinks about your comment. But before we hear from Heather about your comment, Kat, let's do the news.
Whew, let's see, where do I start? Did you know that they were testing autonomous vehicles right in Gwinnett County? The Ollie. They are checking to see, they've got a test track out there, Peachtree Industrial, and they are checking to see the shuttle without the driver. They're testing it.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean driverless shuttles?
Yes, it's coming. It kind of scares me, all this AI, because people are losing jobs. Not only that, but UPS just got approved for their next level of drone testing to deliver packages over 50 pounds. So how many drivers are going to be without a job?
Man.
Yeah, I think autonomous vehicles are the way of the future. I mean, it's getting closer and closer every day. I think it's something that we're going to have to accept that it's coming.
All right. Heather, I need you to jump in on that one, would you? Because I know you got it. You are one interesting lady. Tell us what's going on in your world.
Well, let's start with the autonomous vehicles, because one thing that's going to really freak people out is airplanes are going to be autonomous. The first step is going to be the pilots are in the back of the plane. That way, when it goes autonomous, no one really notices.
Yeah, but the airplane can't be tossing back a few bourbons before they get in the cockpit.
Exactly.
So I might be okay with that.
Yeah, it's an improvement and it's coming.
Yeah, but all computers have glitches.
They do, but not nearly as
Yeah, but they don't have drinking problems.
This is true.
Hey, Heather.
More glitches.
Heather, I got some family out from where you're from, your neck of the woods. How much do you think a gallon of gasoline is in San Francisco right now?
Oh, I'm sure it's at least $4. We don't start to sweat until it hits 5 or 6 out there. It's no big deal.
$4.39.
Well, not too bad for San Francisco.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's like a Costco price in San Francisco.
You got to like take out a second mortgage to go get a tank of gas.
It's just the cost of living out there.
Yeah. Wait.
It really is.
Hold on. Let me hear.
How much is gas up in Canada?
Tell what's that.
I'm trying
It's
to
liters
remember
there,
in
so
my
it's
head
different.
right now what prices are in Canada versus here, but where I live, people will actually drive across the border to Buffalo to get gas. So
All right.
I've been to Buffalo. You shouldn't do that.
it's a scary trip, let me tell you that.
Well, wait.
Yeah, you know,
Liters?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
when you land in Buffalo, it looks like you're landing back into 1968.
That's not a bad thing.
Well,
Especially if you're going to Niagara Falls. We were just up there last fall for our honeymoon, and it was amazing. I love it.
We had Niagara Falls is awesome, but Buffalo is not.
All right.
You can go through Buffalo to get there. You know, it's not that bad.
Fair enough.
You know what I wonder? I wonder how many tanks of gas it takes to fill up a fire truck. All right, Robin, can you really tell all of us how many tanks of gas, how many gallons of gas it takes to fill up a fire truck?
None.
what?
None.
Is it nuclear powered?
No, doesn't take gasoline. Takes diesel fuel.
Oh, diesel fuel.
But bump.
All right.
Get this guy out of here. Give him the hook.
All right.
Actually, if I remember correctly, the fuel tank on the engine that I sit on, it's been about 2 years now since I've been on the driver's side, but I believe the tank in there is a 65-gallon tank. If I remember correctly.
Hey, do those guys have to have any kind of special license to operate a fire truck?
Here in the state of Georgia, there's not really there's an emergency vehicle license. And they've got to go to class. They've got to go to school for a week. And they spend their time in class, and they learn all the ins and outs of driving. A lot of the guys, before they even get to class, they spend about 3-4 months driving with the other driver. So they get their permit from the county that says, congratulations, now you can practice driving. And then back and forth between calls, they'll drive. They'll drive the engine back and forth, and, from day, night. And I used to love it at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, you're driving back. Well, what are you doing? I'm going to sit in the back and take a nap. So it was easy to get them used to driving and get them used to how everything worked. So they had to learn.
Gotcha.
But once that was all said and done, yeah, there's a special test they take, and they can turn all that stuff in, and there's an emergency vehicle license they get.
So Robin, did you hear about the firefighters? I saw it on the news. I can't remember which county it was, maybe Clayton or Henry, that they were involved in an accident with the couple. The fire truck did not slow down when it got to the intersection, even though the lights are on. You're supposed to slow down, right?
They have to drive with due regard.
Okay.
And they are supposed to stop at the intersections. When they have the red light, they're supposed to stop at the intersection.
But they didn't do that. And
they don't.
The person who was actually driving wasn't even trained or licensed to be driving the fire truck just yet. And when they interviewed the chief on the news, he said, well, the best way for them to get experience is to get real life experience.
No.
Okay.
Right. I don't have
that guy's getting
for as long as I've been in the business with it, the rookie drivers, until they pass their test and they're certified by the county and by the state to drive emergency response. If we get a call and we're driving around getting learning territory and they're getting their drive time, because they have to have about 48 hours of drive time.
Okay.
And you can't get 48 hours. You can only do about 8 to 10 hours a shift. Give or take.
Andrea, do they got fire trucks up in Canada?
Of course they do. What kind of question is that?
I don't know if you all got anything to burn up there.
It's like snow chain.
Oh, this is snow and hills, right?
We don't live in igloos.
All right. Heather traveled several places here, and I'd like to see what's going on with Heather this week. Heather, can you tell us exactly how was your week this week?
It was amazing. This past week, I got to work for the Google Cloud Summit. So I was in Atlanta. I was one of the managers for that, and we had thousands of attendees. I had an incredible team working for me, making everyone feel at home and having a fabulous time. We managed the after parties, and it was great.
Now, the Google Cloud Summit, for those who's viewing audience and those who don't know what it is, tell us, what is it?
It's a big tech meeting where there are keynote speakers who talk about the latest and greatest things that are coming down the pike in tech, and people from Google, some of their clients that they call their partners come, and it's just like the ultimate business meeting. Only it's in a convention center in Atlanta, and everything is just top notch.
I want to know more about the after party. Who was at the after party?
Yeah, I'm actually sworn to secrecy on that, Kat.
What? Where two or more gather, it's a party. That's the motto of my company, Nonstop Entertainment. I plan a lot of after parties as well. I had a great week.
She didn't get into the after party. That's why she's not telling us.
She didn't go. She was at home asleep. That's really what it was.
Didn't get in. They were like, no.
So
where's your bracelet? I don't have one. Get out of here.
I have a question for Robin. I mentioned to you the first time we talked that I'm actually a retired wildland firefighter. And when we do our emergency vehicle operations training, we not only have to do it on the pavement, we have to do it on gravel and every surface you can imagine. So you're not just managing the vehicle, you're not just dealing with the shifting water in the back and all that. You're sliding around corners. So I'm curious if they have to do alternative surfaces too.
All right. My daughter, listen, she's telling me something in my ear. I'm getting text messages from many people who want to come on the show, and I'm going to need to step to the side and actually get them on. You guys remember the Kelvin special?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And
he's probably at the bottom of a fish tank or something today.
Listen, we never know where he's going to be.
That's right.
What I'm going to do is let Andrea sit right here. And she saw me click around the producer controls. It's very simple. Now, just so you guys know, Heather, the last few shows, we're going to put you, Robin, or Kelvin in the driver's seat, where you guys are going to need to run the show, because that's what we're talking about. Who's going to be the talent selected for the show? Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and find out what this technical difficulty is. Andrea, sit over here and tell everybody who you are, what you do, what you've done, and they have Daddy's chair.
All right. Ooh, this feels powerful.
Man, the view just got so much better.
Oh.
Welcome.
Hey.
My name is Andrea Jones. I am a social media strategist. I'm the host of the Savvy Social podcast. So I love entertaining in this way, but in a teaching way. I teach business owners, podcasters, and creators, digital creators, how to get known online. So that's what I do. That's what I spend my time hanging out doing. And I'm really excited to kind of impromptu jump in here today. So I know that Heather, you had a
I kind of do. I kind of do something similar to you. We just took on a girl at our agency who she was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for the last 2 years, and now she's on a reality show out in LA for cheerleading for. It's like a spinoff of the NBA, like retired players. It's called Prime Time, and Dennis Scott, who's the former Laker, is the one running it. So we've been plugging away at growing her social media presence, because that's where you can make a lot of money these days, is get a bunch of followers on Instagram and boom, your bank account explodes.
Yeah, there's a few steps in between there, but you got the basics.
Well, yeah, I was paraphrasing.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about social media? That's my question.
I think social media has made people antisocial.
It's a big
Whenever
process.
I'm at an event, I notice that people aren't really interacting in person. Everybody's got their head down in their phone, scrolling through their Instagram timeline, and if they're of a certain age, scrolling through their Facebook timeline.
We had the same problem at the Google Tech Summit. We had to tell people that if we saw them on their phones once, they were not getting paid. Like, lay down the law, no joke about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Social media is sure. There's all kinds of studies out there that are saying that it's actually detrimental to society, causes depression, loneliness, but it's not going anywhere, and it's a huge market. Facebook is worth $100 billion, so it's not going anywhere. So I figure, why not embrace it and use it as a marketing and advertising tool, and spin it to my favor rather than to try and fight it.
Do you guys feel that social media spies on you?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I think they're all.
It does.
It 100% spies on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer once said, as soon as you turn your phone on, you turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing illegal stuff, yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing illegal stuff, you better stick to a flip phone.
In the window and the dad phone pop up.
Haven't you seen Jason Bourne? You got to get the burner phone that they can't trace.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, just, stay above the law. I think that that's the key to not, getting in trouble, because they are listening in. And I'm going to go ahead and click the magic button to get Robin on here so he can.
Yeah, so we can find out about these vehicles, this training. What are they doing out here? Are they keeping it good as they are in California? What's really going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So Robin, over to you.
Yes.
All right. Hey, listen, what I want to do here now, from the producer controls, if you guys are watching, just watching and not participating, the producer controls, you can actually move around to different tabs, different screens, share your screen, everything else. So what I'm about to do is go grab a link and put it in place. Okay. So you guys chat about, Andrea, I need to drive. Thank you. I'm going to put you back in the driver's chair. I'm going to need to drive. I'll be moving around. You guys just continue your conversation. And I need you guys to find out if Robin's the next one, or if Heather's the next one, or the Kelvin special. So let's see what's happening.
Okay, so what we were talking about? Which part were we talking about? Fire trucks, police cars.
Yeah, she was wondering if you guys had to basically train on driving the fire truck, the vehicles on different terrains, surfaces.
Well, it depends. We do drive in mud, sleet, snow, rain. So they get all that kind of training. Down here, we don't have the luxury of having a track per se. Now, a lot of police departments, they have their own track where they can go out there and they have a skid track and they can turn and they can do all that fancy, maneuvering. A lot of the stuff that we do is based on closeness to other vehicles, closeness to turning corners sharply, rates of speed, slowing down in time to get from point A to point B, things of that nature. So, very seldom is it a race per se,
Hey.
slick roads back and forth. So
How often do you get to a fire and there's no fire hydrant close?
it happens quite often.
Yeah.
Depends on the subdivision. A lot of places the hydrants are within about 350 to 500 feet of each other. So, in a subdivision, there's probably 6 or 7 of them in an area, and each engine that comes in, they carry about.
I've seen
1,400
pictures of people that park in front of the hydrants, and they ended up having to go through their windows and bash out their windows. Does that happen a lot?
In the 20-something years I've been doing this, I have yet to have that happen to me. I've talked to a couple of guys that have had it happen, that they've done it. That whole situation kind of came about after the movie Backdraft came out.
Mhm.
That was just kind of one of those things.
Do you
It's
actually
been done.
slide down a pole, Robin? Do you actually slide down a pole at the firehouse?
That's on my part-time job.
I knew where that was going, Pat.
Actually, you know what?
As soon as you opened that door, I knew where it
The
was
funny
going.
thing is, we have only one fire station right now in the department I work for. We only have one station right now that has a pole. They kind of took the pole away from us. That was for safety issues. At 3:00 in the morning, trying to slide down a pole, they had a bunch of people that would fall sliding, and they break an ankle, turn an ankle, landing at the bottom. So they decided to. A lot of them are not built 2 stories. I do know of other places. There are some places in Canada. There are some fire departments and fire stations in Canada, Minnesota, Michigan. They actually have a slide. When I was in the Midwest, I used to work in South Dakota, and we had one of the fire stations actually had a slide. And yes, it is an actual aluminum stainless steel, 10-foot slide. It's about 6.5 feet wide.
All right.
And
Nice.
you hit the slide and down you go, and you get to the bunk, where all the equipment is, and you get dressed from there. So they've kind of taken the pole away from us because of the safety issue.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Now, did you guys, for those who are just joining us, we also have a former firefighter, Heather. Heather's actually a former firefighter. Heather, can you share with us the 3:00 in the morning pole experience? I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
It's very easy to just completely miss the pole and fall an entire floor, which doesn't exactly help you make the call and help other people. So yeah, they took most of the stations on the East Coast a long time ago. I started in Philadelphia as a structural firefighter and an EMT, went out to California and did wildland, and that's what I retired from. So we've kind of seen the whole spectrum.
Now, there's a few questionable establishments around Atlanta that I think actually took care of the polls.
There are plenty of poles in Atlanta still, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Heather,
Atlanta's known for it. so-
Heather would like to be the next host or the first host on Driving with Idiots. Kat, what question do you have for her?
What question do I have for Heather? Have you ever done stand-up before, Heather?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever done stand-up comedy?
I'm getting feedback. I can't hear your question, Kat.
Have you ever done stand-up or just improv?
I have not done stand-up yet, no.
Okay.
Hey, this Cloud Summit, is that someplace you could be interviewing people, or is that a closed environment? How does that work?
It's a very closed environment. It's a lot of tech execs who would not take kindly to surprise interviews. It's a one-time thing last week. I do things like this frequently just for promotional work. I work through a couple of different modeling agencies and promotional agencies, and the big tech events are great, but not where you can just interview people.
I'm guessing, though, when the event is over, most of those tech execs end up at the bar downstairs, and maybe that's a place you can get them on.
Or, near the polls.
How much of what you do, Heather, requires improv?
How much improv? A lot of improv. Absolutely. Especially when I'm up in front of a group of people, when I'm demoing something and I'm just getting, anyone can ask any question about whatever it is that I'm promoting. So that kind of improv, yes. I did a lot of improv when I was in college. My minor was in theater. Major was in psychology. It was great when you're playing a character.
Right.
It also came in handy answering 911 calls, but that's a whole other section of life.
Sounds like
You live here in
you on your
Georgia?
feet.
Yes, definitely. I know. I enjoy thinking on my feet, whether something's actually on fire or.
Do you live here in Georgia?
I do. Yeah, I'm right in Midtown.
Midtown?
All right.
Do
so-
you?
You're familiar with traffic then, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're familiar with traffic
Yes,
then, aren't
I
you?
am. Yes, and the closest fire station, their truck has the greatest name. It's the Night Train.
The not what? All right, we're going to bring on the next. I don't want to call it contestant, but you guys are my friends right now. Heather, thank you so much. Robin, stay right where you are. We're going to bring on the Kelvin special. All right, let's see. Is it working? We had a little technical difficulty last week and this week. Let's just see how it works.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Is that Samuel L. Jackson?
Is this the DeKalb County
You look
officer?
like Jules from Pulp Fiction, man.
Hey, how y'all doing? Listen, don't start no mess, okay? I want everybody to be calm, okay? Now listen, I saw that Eric had his daughter on here and she got all that hair, okay? And I decided, look, I'm gonna have some hair today too. You got Aretha Franklin over there, how your hair is, okay? And you got John Travolta,
Don't care.
okay?
You need to get some soul glow from Coming to America.
Hey, look, hey, this is my marketing piece for America Got Soul, Don Cornelius. That's how we do it. I'm just letting you know I got hair, my hair, and I got some, you see that? I got some
I see it.
some bounce.
Guys, this Kelvin special. Kelvin, share with everybody how you're in the entertainment industry as well. Well, you kind of.
Oh man, I'm in all right, so I'm in the entertainment industry. I am doing commercials, I'm doing movies, I'm doing comedy. I'm just living my best life right now. No rules, no regulation, staying under the law, trying to stay in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm all over everywhere. I'm just loving life. That's what
Where
I'm
were you
doing.
calling us from last week? You looked like a crack house.
You say I look like I was at a crack house.
Last week, where were you calling us from?
I was calling you from, wait, what you mean crack house? That's my side of town. That's the west side.
I
West
saw some
side?
questionable stuff in the back. Oh, God, here we go.
West side? That's west side of Atlanta. Those are my people over
I
there.
think that's California, isn't it?
No, well, not really. Over here on the west side, it's Bankhead.
Bankhead, not Donald Lee L.
Yeah.
Parkway.
That's west side, okay?
Nice.
Now, I'm on the east side. I'm in Decatur where it's greater, baby.
Yeah. You mentioned the Soul Glow, so y'all know that Coming to America is filming here right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I swear I've been trying to get on.
Me
Oh my
too.
God, I've been
Yeah.
trying to-
Justin, you got the agency. Put us on. What's up?
Bruh, come
Honestly,
on.
I've tried to get a few of my people on there too, and I haven't had any luck.
Oh,
I
Um,
took pictures in my
Is that what it
documentary
feels
and
like?
everything.
I think it's a pretty close set. There are a lot of people trying to get onto it just because it's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All right, but
Yeah, he just did a movie.
the Kelvin special. Can you hang around with us for a little bit?
Man, I'm not going nowhere. It took me a minute to get back on here. And I got a question though. Hold on, I got a question. I thought I came in kind of late, but I thought I heard Heather say she was on a pole.
All right,
yeah, you did.
hold on. We're going to hear back from Heather right now. We're
She's selling her soul trying to win this thing, man.
going
I'm
to
trying to figure out what.
Whoops. All right, we're going to bring Robin on. Robin, listen, I understand you got some talent. You could sing, you could dance, you could improv.
Oh no, I can't dance.
Oh,
I mean, I can dance. I
Yeah.
can dance. Look, my dancing is only when they say, "Okay, do this, this, then this, and then this, and then turn and do this." And
You
it
sound
takes
like
me about-
Tom Spicer on Dancing with the Stars.
No, I'll tell you what. I have tried for years to be a professional. Nah, that ain't that. I've got two left feet, and I wish I could dance as well as I could sing. Never gonna happen.
Okay.
That's where all my practice is.
So you,
That's when I have
Are you gonna sing something for us?
yeah.
when I have to practice. That's what I have to practice. Any show I've done, any stage or theater show I've done,
Okay.
that's where all my practice was.
Here's a little piece, a little something. Can you sing for us?
Can I sing?
Yes, guys. Let's do it.
Wow. Sure.
An Irish gig,
An
maybe.
Irish-
All right. You need it?
Okay, so I'll give you a little something from one of my favorite kind of pop musicians. It's an old song. It was actually first sung by Nina Simone a few years back. Michael Bublé made it popular.
Okay,
again.
we don't know who any of those people are. Just get to singing.
You know who Nina
I know who
Simone
Michael
is.
Bublé is.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. All right, I got one for you.
I tell you,
Get out. Let me back this up a little bit. Hang on.
We're gonna have to move.
At last, my love has come along.
Uh-oh, he's pretty good.
Okay.
My lonely days are over. Let me keep going.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Hold
I mean,
on. I got a request.
I'm
That was good.
impressed,
I got a
man.
request though.
That
Heather,
was real good.
Heather and I want to hear you say champagne wishes and caviar dreams. We want to hear
Champagne
you.
wishes and caviar dreams.
Yes, darling. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna bring Heather on. I want to see some Robert. Hang right there. Keep those
You got
cords on. All right, Heather. Listen, we just heard a carpool, almost a karaoke moment there. Okay, Kat, I understand that you actually have some chords. Kat, can you still woo woo woo?
Can you woo woo woo? Can
Okay.
you woo woo woo? That's all I got.
All right, Justin.
Robin was better.
Justin.
I'm sorry, Robin was better.
Okay.
I'm not even. The good news is I'm not even going to throw anything out there because I can guarantee you it's not good.
Well, come on. You got a little something though. Your favorite, your favorite rhyme.
Pick it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and play the role, and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up. Come on, throw your hands up. If you got the feeling, jump across the ceiling. There you go.
Wow.
That's my
Here
rhyme.
we go. Here we go. We're next up. We got the carpool karaoke moment on Driving with Idiots, where you want to see one, but please never be one. We're just kidding around in the studio, guys. All right, Heather. Your name is Heather. Tell us, do you sing, dance, rap, opera?
I do dance. I used to sing. I got hurt and scraped up my vocals, so you don't want to hear me sing right now. If I did anything, it would just like be a parody just to be funny because, yeah, I used to be like a first on this weird funky
But that's
alto.
what karaoke really is. It really is. Like, it's not supposed to be that you're auditioning for America's Next Top.
Yeah,
I mean,
these
American
people
Idol.
think it.
You're supposed to have.
I don't know what karaoke you're going to. These people think that they're on American Idol, so it's all the people that come up there. They're all good. So I just have to start drinking more and turn them away.
It's a family show, so I can't
I don't
start
wanna play.
drinking. Literally, the only thing that comes to mind is a parody from Spaceballs, where the princess is she sings, "Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows but Jesus."
They're making a second one. They're making a Spaceballs 2, I think.
Oh, I
That
hope
made
so.
me
That's
sad.
one of my favorite movies. Exciting.
Oh, that movie's
Spielberg's supposed to
awesome.
Make the second History of the World, like History of the World Part 2.
Well,
So
Hollywood isn't going to let him make some of his movies because they're a little edgy. Like you couldn't make Blazing Saddles today.
no, you could not.
Did anyone
No.
attend the
That
Tyler
movie
Perry?
is awesome.
Speaking of Hollywood, because Atlanta is the new Hollywood. It's ATL Wood, baby. Did anybody attend the
Hollywood
Tyler
is
Perry?
out.
The Tyler Perry grand opening?
That was an amazing party on Saturday night. I did not get to go to it, but did you see how star-studded that was?
Oprah, Whoopi Goldberg, so many people. And the fact that his studio he owns it. nobody else. And it's bigger than all the other major studios put together. He came in and straight took over Fort Mac. And what a piece of history, because, you know, Fort Mac, it was a Confederate base. So
he got Tyler got that place for pennies on the dollar too. He was savvy. He did great, and he's doing a lot of great things for the community down there. Have any of you guys been on his? Have you been on the lot?
Yeah,
on Tyler Perry
a couple of times.
It's incredible. I mean,
amazing.
He's got baseball fields, and he's got a lake that he's made to look like the ocean. I mean, he's basically built his own malls and strip malls and houses.
It's
and
nice.
It's impressive, man.
Any of the lots that I've been on here in Atlanta, Eagle Rock, any of the others. Yeah.
All right, listen.
Eagle Rock is Dynasty, and Ozark is over on Eagle Rock.
All right, before we bring on the Calvin
Dynasty's on Eagle Rock, actually.
Yeah, Dynasty and Ozark.
All right, before we bring on the Calvin special, Heather, what are you doing this week?
This week, I'm actually helping my husband get ready for a new job that he's going to be taking. It's flying an aircraft. It's a combination seaplane, land plane. It's called Icon A5. It's basically a jet ski with wings, and we're hoping that we'll wind up getting one to take it to different things like Oshkosh, big aviation gatherings to show it off and promote that. So that's our project this week.
Maybe he can fly Andrea back to Canada.
I know, I got a long drive ahead of me.
All right, guys.
It's not a lot of range, but it's so much fun.
So speaking of flying, did you guys hear about the lady that got on the Delta flight from Orlando to Atlanta with absolutely no ticket and no ID?
Yeah.
And they said she didn't come through security.
On her phone as her ID. She's like, well, it's a picture instead of a government issued ID. She's like, no, it's a picture. It's okay. This is me. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had to bring the plane back. They had to research everybody. They had to search the plane. Like, I would have been pissed if I was on that plane.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, Heather, hang around to the end of the show. You got time?
I'll be here.
All right. I'm going to ask your daughter, Andrea, to bring the Calvin special on. All right. Send to stage there. All right. All right. So what we got is we were just checking out different talents. And Kat?
Yes.
You seem to be up on the news.
Yes.
Justin, you absolutely surprised me today with your rap. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did. So we got the. I don't know what's going to happen next. So Andrea, take it away.
Oh, okay. Well, Calvin, do you sing? Do you dance? Do you rap? What do you do?
Where
Who,
is
me?
he?
Calvin, yeah.
Yes, you, Jules.
Oh yes, I sing.
Oh, hold
I
on.
dance.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right. Now, Kelvin, if you could do me a favor, we're going to bring you directly back on. Can you make sure you're using Chrome? Listen, if any of you guys are wanting to get in line, make sure you use Chrome because the development that we did actually was developed towards Chrome, which is a more secure system, and then Google has a lot of products. So, Kelvin, I'm going to put you back in line. Or actually, Andrea, Kelvin, don't get mad at me. Andrea,
What?
kick
What you doing?
Kelvin off of it. Needs to
Hello.
But
Kelvin.
I had a question for Kelvin.
All right.
Too bad.
You heard the feedback that was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to use Chrome. All right. So, Andrea, when you see Kelvin back in there, pause, bring him directly on. Okay. All right.
What's up, guys? Hey, listen, you guys were talking about carpool karaoke. Let me tell you something. There's an old
No, we
adage.
weren't.
Yeah, well, Eric was talking about carpool karaoke. That's good. Look at him smiling. Listen, back in the day, I used to host karaoke shows, and one of the biggest things we always used to say is, the more you drink, the better you sound. That was an
Exactly.
adage.
Totally accurate.
We used to have all over the Midwest. Used to do all kinds of karaoke contests. We'd host shows we had big sponsors. Budweiser was one of our biggest sponsors. Holiday Inn and Howard Johnson's and Sheraton Inn, all these places. We'd go into their lounges and we'd have these huge contests. And every night, even the bars back there, the more you drink, the better you sound.
So do you
I always tell girls, always tell girls something similar. The more they drink, the better I look.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
Dude.
so karaoke. Is there like a song that everybody sings?
Yeah, there's a few. Now when I did all this stuff back in the Midwest, we always had a bunch of the cowboys would always come up and sing there's an old country song, All My Exes Live in Texas.
Oh yeah,
That
it's one of my
that
favorites.
was one of the all my exes live in Texas. And that was one of the big ones. That was a big one.
What's the song by what's the song Rocking Table. It's by the guy from Hootie and the Blowfish. Dirk
Darius Rucker.
While he's coming,
Yeah.
that for those who just joined us, I see a few more in the stats. You're listening to drivingwithidiots.com if you want to see one, but please
But never be one.
never be. All right. Listen, we're actually checking out people, and I hope Kelvin can come on back on. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings, but you know what? That's showbiz. All right. So
Probably back there trying to blow out that afro he's got going.
I'm trying to figure out, did he get the afro from former deputy Antonio Perryman? Did you guys hear about what happened with him?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
He's you might not know him by name, but he is the traffic cop that put on the afro wig, like his last, I think, day or day so before he was about to retire. And he thought it would be funny, to direct traffic with an afro wig on. A lot of people said they enjoyed it, but somebody complained, and he actually had to.
I got a question for you, Kat.
Is beautiful.
Kat, I got a question for you.
What's that?
All right. I am clearly of Caucasian heritage.
Yeah.
No.
And I have recently been informed that if I go to a Halloween costume party, I cannot go as a black person.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Kat
Like if I want.
so he can give his 2 cents.
all right.
Okay.
But Kat, what's your thoughts on that?
If you do the whole black shoe polish and all of that, I think that's just a bit much, kind of a mockery. But then it's like double standard because there was the whole movie White Girls. I mean, you have to
and I mean,
dressed as white women.
What if a black dude wants to go as Michael Jackson late in his life and has to go with the white look on his face? Like, don't you think we can drop like all the racial stuff just for Halloween so we could just go have a costume party?
Well, I mean, you tend to drop all the slut stuff. Like, it's okay to dress like a slut for Halloween, right? So
100%. I encourage that 24/7. But
did you guys hear about the Justin Trudeau scandal where he, the Prime Minister of Canada, back when he was, younger, did
college.
He did the whole blackface thing.
He did the blackface for a Halloween costume party or something.
But I'll say this, they redid the polls, didn't change a thing. Nobody cared. It was in the news like all over the world, and people were talking about it, but nobody cared. A little bit of
Man, that use Chrome, bro.
I'm
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Kelvin. It was that echo.
Hey, Andrea, what you're not, are you from Canada or are you from here?
I'm from Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta most of my life, so I had to actually go through traffic to get here, and I was like, oh, I remember this. It's like...
Well, it's worse than what you probably remember. Heather, what is your feeling about the cop having on the afro directing traffic?
I'm sorry.
What is your feeling about the cop having on the afro directing traffic?
How does anyone complain about a black man in an afro?
It's sexy.
Right? And
I don't know. But
Trudeau
is directing traffic the place to be playing fun and games?
And he was playing a role. So I went to an all-girls school, so I had to play a man. If he's doing it in context that he's playing a role, Does that make it at all acceptable, or is it still completely offensive? And is it different because Canada has a different history than America does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys seen Tropic Thunder, the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, but somehow that's okay because Robert Downey Jr. was hilarious.
Just don't go full.
Yeah, he plays a black dude, and he's awesome.
But people dress up as cops for Halloween. Is that not offensive?
Right.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, where's the
it's
line? Like,
Halloween.
people just need to woosah and stop being so quick to jump on every little thing. As some things are
Totally
racist.
agree.
I have experienced racism in my life. Yes, this is true. But sometimes people just want to experience another culture. So if we dress up as a geisha girl for Halloween, is that offensive to people of Asian descent? Like, where do you draw the line?
Well, and flat.
Yeah, like, well, can I go as Hitler for Halloween? Can I go as Christopher Columbus? Can I go as Genghis Khan? I mean, tell me where the line is here. Alexander killed more people than probably anyone in history, but you don't think anything about him dressing up as Alexander, right?
No one would.
So I don't understand how Halloween is it's a costume party. I don't think anyone's trying to make a political statement when they're going to a costume.
Together as wanting to be the next host. We got a little fiery subject here. How do you douse the flames, redirect them back to what's an event, for example, that's on 360automarket.com. All right, let's go. Heather, what do you got?
Going from a hot topic to redirecting, find something that has common ground with it and run with that.
All right. Kat, what do you see on 360automarket.com where there are events on there that people can go and have some fun?
Well, as everyone knows, October is what?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Very good, Justin. Save the tatas.
Look at the big brain on Brad.
Save the tatas. So out on the 360 website, there is Cars vs. Cancer that's listed for this Saturday, October the 12th at 10 a.m. at 1255 Roswell Road in Marietta, Georgia. And it's at Andretti's. So you can go out, enjoy some cars, give your support for a great cause.
All right.
My buddy Dusty is the head bartender over there. So if you head out there, go find Dusty and try to get a free shot. Drop my name.
All right, we will do.
So the other thing that's going on this month in Atlanta this weekend is Pride. And it just came out this afternoon that they are going to keep the rainbow sidewalks. There was some controversy because cars that have the radar detection for pedestrians were having problems with the rainbow sidewalks. So they were talking about getting rid of those, but the mayor put her foot down today and they are keeping those, which is wonderful given that it's Pride weekend. So
yeah, cool.
Pride weekend. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I'm going to bring on Kelvin since he's fun and messing up our sound. Let's see if he's got it back to where it needs to be. And Kelvin, please, let's have the sound working. And here we go. This is the big test. I feel like I need to do
drum roll.
All right. Now,
Calvin.
Hey, Calvin.
You can hear me?
Hi, Calvin.
We can see you.
I'm afraid to talk.
What are you doing this week? What's new in your world?
This week, I'm actually on set. I'm doing a comedy show. I'm on a 60-day tour that's going to take off sometime in the near future. I'm actually going on stage with Kevin and Mike. So this is going to be a really, really big show. I'm very excited about it.
Hey, Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
Kelvin, shoot me an email just so I got your email. My email is justin@agencyhydra.com.
Okay.
Shoot me an email so I got your contact.
Gotcha. Justin at
agencyhydra.com.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, since you're giving out contact information, you can follow me on Instagram, Nonstop Cat, because that's what I do. I do it nonstop. Everything I do.
And and Andrea, how can people find you? If you guys are just tuning in, this is the third episode of Driving with Idiots. You want to see one,
But
But never be one.
all right? So we're joined by my daughter from Canada, my oldest daughter from Canada, Andrea Jones. And Andrea, how may people find you?
Yeah, so I'm everywhere at Online Drea. That's online DREA. And if you like podcasts, check out my podcast called the Savvy Social Podcast.
All right.
All right.
Raquel?
Your email is online, Drea.
Yeah, at Online Drea. You can find me. So if you want to email me, it's Andrea at Online Drea. DREA.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, Kelvin.
Okay, so everybody, wait a minute. Can I get mine in? Can I
Yeah.
get mine in? I appreciate that. Just gonna bypass mine. Okay, so listen, my IG is the Kelvin Special. That's it.
Ooh.
I'm the only one, so
I
it
got it.
won't be hard to find. The Kelvin Special. Yeah.
Kelvin Special.
Yes, the
That's
Kelvin
K
Special
or C?
with the K. K.
Hey, Kelvin.
Okay.
Yes.
Kelvin, have you ever eaten poutine?
Have I ever eaten? Okay, this is a family show.
Poutine.
Wait a minute now. What you just say? This is a family show. You can't be
Poutine.
on here talking, just saying anything now. What's going on with you?
I
Eric,
know what
get a
poutine
button
is.
there,
And I
Eric.
bet you the Canadian knows too.
Yes, it is a Canadian staple. It's fries, it's gravy, and it's cheese curds. And it's delicious.
Oh.
Where's your job, man?
Everyone,
It threw me up.
everyone I know that's from Canada is like poutine crazy.
All
First of all,
right.
you should not be knowing something like that. Okay. Just no. Okay.
Big brain on Brad.
All right. Listen, we got 2.5 minutes left in the show. Kelvin, we're gonna run overtime just a little bit,
Okay.
just to mic check what's going on here. But Andrea, could you kick him off one more time?
Oh,
Can you stop kicking me off? Look, you keep on kicking me off now.
All right, bring Robin on. We're gonna say good day, mate. You know,
Hey,
to Robin Matthews. Go on.
yeah, and Robin, we need to know how to find you online. Like, where do you hang out? What's your favorite social media platform? What's your email? Give us all the
Wow, I
details.
got all kinds of crazy questions here. Okay, first of all, you can reach me at Robin Matthews 86 at Gmail for all those old people skills. On IG, it's Robin_Matthews. I am I'm the only one with that.
What's your grinder account there,
My
buddy?
Grinder account. Shh. No, wait. That's for that.
I got him.
You
I got
me.
him.
That's good. You got me. So that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. I do have a YouTube channel that's out there. Robin Matthews. There's a couple videos out there. I'm getting some more put out there. A bunch of songs. Done some covers of some songs. So we're getting that kind of stuff put together. Hopefully by the end of next week, those bunch of old songs. I have back.
I like your Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley rug behind you today. Nice ambiance.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's a
worries
change of pace. It's my fuzzy wall. My fuzzy wall. This is my fuzzy wall. This is my comfort
I thought he
zone
was
right
going to
here.
come out
Baby.
with one of them
Oh
big
yeah.
Bob Marley joints or something.
Isn't that the name of your band, Fuzzy Wall?
Hey,
Fuzzy Wall. That's right. We're Fuzzy Wall. Welcome to the show.
legal now in Canada. That's all I'm saying. It's legal. You can go to the store. It looks like the Apple store.
Well, I'll tell you what. The only problem with it being legal there is that it's not quite legal here. So when I come back here and I get tested for it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
hey.
the advantage of working for yourself, Robin.
that's true. I'm working on it. 4 years. 4 years to go. We're working on
Before
it.
we bring Heather on, we're going to actually, next week, we're going to have a special guest from Mothers Against Drunk Driving. We're going to have a special guest from a CBD oil store, your CBD oil, and we're going to find out, is it legal to CBD and drive? All right, so we're going to hit that next week. And Robin, we'll catch you next week, buddy. All right, let's bring Heather.
Robin.
All right, Robin, you're cool, man. All right, we're going to bring Heather on. Heather, You have the last word, Heather.
I love poutine.
You love poutine.
I love it. I was just in Montreal a few weeks ago and had a massive plate of poutine.
Yes, it is.
Yo,
Everyone who goes to Canada swears by poutine, man.
It's so good and so bad.
Yes.
y'all got
Not good for you.
word.
So if anyone wants to reach me, my Instagram, I'm daydreamachiever19. And I have a request. I want everyone to go out and get your flu shot. I just got mine today. I'm a transplant patient, so it means the world to me when people get their immunizations. So please get your flu shot.
You know,
All right.
is anybody else feeling a Pulp Fiction theme going on today? Because Heather kind of reminds me of Honey Bunny from the opening scene.
That's
And then you had Kelvin looking like Jules. I mean, we could do a whole Pulp Fiction montage here, man.
See, now I want my poutine with a Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. I don't know. I didn't go into Burger King.
All right.
I could play Travolta.
Yeah, you kind of look like him a little.
All right, guys. It's 7
Hey,
o'clock.
yes, I'll take that.
It's 7 o'clock or 1900 hours for us military folks. Listen, I want to thank you guys for joining us on the 3rd edition of Driving with Idiots, where you want to see one.
but never, ever, ever.
Never be one.
All right, listen, we're going to do a 5-minute, what do you call it, encore? We're going to see if we can get the Kelvin special on. Okay, Heather, can we see you next week?
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
All right.
I love you too, Honey Bunny.
That's what you tell all your women, Justin.
Hang tight.
Yeah.
Let's get the stuff. All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can, because we're still live right now.
Okay.
I got the John Travolta thing going. You know the
Staying alive, staying alive.
We could do that for your Halloween costume, but be John Travolta from Hairspray.
I could maybe do Grease.
Okay.
I know all the songs from Grease because I had to do it when I was I don't know, I was like
Hey man.
8th grade or 9th grade, and we did all the Grease songs. I still
Oh,
remember
yeah.
a lot of them.
I host trivia every week, and when I put on anything from Grease, man, it's always a sing along.
Yeah.
You know what else they always sing
Summer
along to?
loving, had me up last.
Summer loving happens so fast.
Met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy as cute as can be.
Pop, pop, pop.
So when you do trivia, what is like the answer that always stumps people, or the question?
Well, we actually, because I do it with a company and we're doing like literally 60 to 70 shows any given day simultaneously, there's different questions every week, every day, every subject. And I would say because a lot of the players are, maybe over 40, it's the pop music stuff.
Oh,
The millennial questions
yeah.
that we usually do. And sometimes the obscure sports stuff.
Yeah. So like,
I'll get that, but all that pop culture stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just guess Justin Timberlake with everything.
yeah, either that or
Oh yeah, that's Justin Timberlake.
oh my.
All right, guys.
It was a girl. I don't care. Justin Timberlake did it.
Justin, I've got an idea for a music trivia. Maybe you can help me get it out. Because a lot of people, they like the regular trivia, but they want to do a music trivia too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually, one of my bars that I owned previously, we had trivia on Sundays, and we had music trivia first, and then we did sports trivia after, and then we switched it up to like sports trivia once, and then it was like general, or I think we even did like R-rated trivia one night. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I've done that. That's real interesting.
Yeah.
I have.
That's got to be the late hour of the bar night.
Yeah, when you have to read the question and it involves very X-rated adult material.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, look at Kelvin smiling. He likes that.
We're back.
He's like, uh-huh.
Mic check.
That's between us. Shh.
All right. We hear no feedback. Very little. Okay, you guys stay right there. Count to 5.
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4.
5.
All right.
Ah.
5.
All right. There we go. Okay. Kelvin, give us a mic check.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. That's how we do it, Baytown in Decatur, Georgia. We doing it big time right now here on Driving with Idiots Atlanta Talent Search. I want you guys to check it out. I don't sit here no feedback. Everybody can hear exactly what I'm saying. I'm not gonna stop because you kept cutting me off before. I'm gonna keep on going because I don't know how long it's gonna go. I don't know how much time we're going because Eric is going over this time today. It's 7:05, but we're still going. We're still driving with idiots, baby. We never stop it all day long. That's how we do entertainment, comedy, dancing, singing, no matter what we do, from the east to the west to the north to the south. And I'm gonna bring us some other stuff all together. That's how we do it. A-Town, baby, Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
See us.
Kelvin, that was pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and go live this time, so just do it like that next time.
Peace out, A-Town down.
All right. All right.
Wow.
I got a question for everybody. You know, the Atlanta Falcons are 1-4. You think their head coach is gonna make it past the chopping
No.
block?
No,
If
he's not.
the fans
That's a
get
wrap.
their way, heck no. The fans want him.
He's dead man walking, I
He
think.
gotta go. He gotta go. That's over with. He's gotta go. Gotta go.
All that money for
As a matter
that
of fact,
stadium. All that money for
I think
that
you can do a better job.
Mm-mm.
Eric,
I know I can do a better job.
Eric, you want a
I
job?
would throw it to Julio 100 times a game.
You want a job, Eric?
Y'all already.
You can be the coach.
No, that's,
You can do better.
listen, there's blood in the water. I'm not ready to jump in. You know, hey,
Water's warm, man.
listen. All right. We have an announcement. All right. We're going to cut off in 3-4 minutes. We got an announcement.
Mhm.
Kelvin Special has decided to do his own talk show. All right. Kelvin,
Cool.
break it down. Tell us, what are you doing?
Yes, I have. All right. So I'm doing my talk show. All right. My talk show is going to be on Wednesdays between 5 and 7. Okay. I've got several episodes. My first episode is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around Atlanta, Georgia. Eric actually inspired me on my first theme. Okay. I met with Eric, and if you don't know, Eric has a professional business. I thought Eric had a Sanford & Son truck. No. Okay. Eric has a professional, really, really beautiful truck that he has, and he hauls junk. So I said, wow, he just goes around and gets stuff that don't nobody want. So my first show is with a little twist. I said, I'm gonna go to the east, the west, the north, and the south. I'm gonna go and see where are the people that have the most junk in their trunk.
Wow. Wow.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I need everybody who's listening. All right, I'm coming to you. All right, I want to know which side of town has the most junk in their trunk, which has the most trash. Okay,
The south
all
side.
divided by Eric. Yes, and I want all the ladies to come on out because it's going down.
You kind of look like Lamont from Sanford & Son.
That's right. I'm good. Now you feel me. That's the whole concept.
Yep.
We here.
Who was the guy next door? It was Julio was next door, right?
Yeah, Julio, and that's you.
And Esther.
And that's you. Yes.
Coming to join you, honey. This is the big one.
Yes.
I'm gonna be our Esther, you old fish-eyed fool.
Yes. Now, when you don't look like Esther, I'm not gonna put you out like that. I'm not gonna say that. You do not look like no Esther. We're not gonna do that to you. We're not gonna do that to you. Now, we'll upgrade you a little bit more.
I could be
A little bit better.
Donna. I could be Donna.
Yeah, you can be Donna. Yeah,
Nurse.
he liked Donna. Yeah, Donna was cute. Yeah, she was she was sexy. Donna,
Yeah,
we
that's
could
me.
get together.
That's me.
All right, okay. Yeah, I like you. That's what I'm talking about.
Who was,
Great pick.
who was Lamont's buddy that was always with him? What was his name?
Oh, you talking about
Shady Green.
Grady? Yeah, Grady. You know, that's
Grady was the old man's friend. I'm talking about Lamont's friend.
he
He always called
Rollo.
he always called him Jive Turkey.
Rollo.
Rollo, yes, that's it,
He
Rollo.
was the original
Rollo.
Hustle Man.
Oh, yes.
That's right. You kind of
Rollo
look
did
like
it.
Rollo.
Oh,
Eric,
he'll charm you out of some
bring
stuff
the
too.
ripple next time. Bring the ripple.
Got to bring the
It's
ripple.
over there. Hey,
Yeah,
look.
that's right. That was good, baby.
All right, listen, we got it good. Now we could all right, just a couple of ideas. This is a great platform to do a little, okay? Yeah. So Kat, tell us about the trivia that you've done for many years. And I'm going to go ahead and end the show in 60 seconds. All right. You have 20 seconds, Kat.
All right, I've been doing trivia north, east, south, and west from all ages, from elementary all the way 8 to 80, baby. We get it in. We give away prizes 4 times a year. We do a $6,000 trivia tournament. Outspoken Entertainment.
Wow.
All right.
Okay then.
Justin, you got your 20 seconds. What do you want to say? Go.
If you're looking to start your career in the movie industry, or you just want to get on set or see if your children might be interested, take a look at agencyhydraextras.com. For $6 a month, you can load up your profile, your keywords, and you can start your career being on a movie set.
All right. Thank you for holding that 20. And we're going to let Kelvin Special have the last word. Kelvin, what's your 20?
Okay, so listen up. All right, if you listen to me, I'm coming to you all the way, already in Atlanta, Georgia, on the north side, the east side, the west side. All right, I'm coming to you. I'm trying to see who got the most drunk in the trunk. I'm trying to come to you live. I'm gonna put you on national TV. I'm gonna put you on national movies. I'm gonna put you on everything that you want to be on. We're gonna put you out. We're gonna make sure we come to you. I need everybody to be ready, be set, go. I'm coming to you. I'm surprising you. You just never know what I'm gonna do. My show is Wednesday from 5 to 6. We're doing something big. We're doing something old school. We're doing something new school. And like Eric said, I want to see, can you woo, woo, woo? So we're going to show out. We're going to do it big. Ain't no stopping us. We're never going to stop. We're going to keep on going all day long.
All right. Thank you, guys. Listen, you've been listening to Driving with Idiots, and this is the encore moment just for the Kelvin Special. And I want to thank you guys. See us next week, 6 p.m. Tuesday,
Yes!
Standard Time.
Drive safe back to Canada, Andrea.
I don't care what you do. Push a friend, pull a friend, drag a friend, threaten a friend, but just make sure their face is in this place.
All day long, baby.
All right, guys. You guys have a great week and stay safe. And remember, you want to see one.
And now
All right, guys. Boom. All right. Go ahead and click that. How you doing, baby? You ain't know you jumping in.